news updates on top accolade news. The headlines. Political group calls for unity and voter education ahead of 2027 polls. FAYEMI dismisses political rivalry myth. Federal government considers capital markets for infrastructure financing. AFDB criticizes slow progress of Nigeria's agro-industrial projects. In politics, political group calls for unity and voter education ahead of 2027 polls. Ahead of the 2027 general election, a political pressure group, The Alternative, has raised concern about the role of opposition parties in strengthening Nigeria's democracy. At a town hall meeting in Enugu, the group's convener, Segun Showunmi, criticized opposition parties for failing to address deeper electoral and governance challenges. Showunmi argued that forming new political parties alone will not resolve issues like vote buying and low voter turnout, pointing out that 18 political parties already exist without effectively mobilizing citizens. He emphasized the need for opposition groups to engage meaningfully with the electorate, educate voters, and shift away from ethnic and sectional politics. Showunmi stressed the importance of unity in resolving Nigeria's political challenges and called for a collective approach to ensure free and fair election in 2027. Still in politics, FAYEMI dismisses political rivalry myth. Former Governor of Ekiti State, Dr. Kayode FAYEMI, has debunked the notion of bitter political rivalries, calling political disagreements among Nigerian leaders mere theatrics staged for public entertainment. At his 60th birthday Thanksgiving service in Eastern Ekiti, FAYEMI emphasized that despite differences, Ekiti politicians are united in their commitment to the state's progress, referring to the collective vision of the Ekiti party beyond political affiliations. President Bola Tinubu and Ekiti Governor Biodun Oyebanji praised FAYEMI's contribution to Nigerian politics, with Tinubu highlighting his role in the 2013 APC merger, while Oyebanji expressed pride in FAYEMI's legacy of impactful leadership in Ekiti. Shifting focus to economy, federal government considers capital market for infrastructure financing. In a bid to tackle Nigeria's infrastructure deficits, the federal government, in collaboration with the World Bank's International Finance Corporation, is exploring the use of public-private partnership and the capital market for financing key projects. These projects, which span roads, railway, ports, and more, will require innovative solutions like bonds and long-term loans. While discussions focus on unlocking the capital market, experts highlight the need to overcome challenges, including investment risk and insufficient information. The World Bank aims to develop new financing products to boost infrastructure funding and attract investors to Nigeria. Still in economy, AFDB criticizes slow progress of Nigeria's agro-industrial projects. The African Development Bank has expressed dissatisfaction with the slow progress of Nigeria's Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zones project, revealing that 98.39% of the $210 million loan allocated for this initiative remains undisbursed. Approved in December 2021, the project aimed to boost agro-industrial development by creating processing hubs and supporting infrastructure, but has faced significant delays, with only 1.61% of the loan being disbursed by December 2024. The AFDB cited administrative inefficiencies, weak staff capacity, and delays in procurement as key factors behind the sluggish pace. In response, the bank has introduced corrective measures to accelerate implementation and urge immediate action from the lagging states, particularly Imo State, which risks losing its share of the funding. You are watching the domestic news updates on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us. Still to come. With us. Moving on in economy, Nigeria spends 1.57 trillion naira monthly on crude oil production. Nigeria's oil production costs have reached alarming levels, but the country is spending at least 1.57 trillion naira monthly on crude oil extraction, translating to a staggering 18 trillion naira annually. According to the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, the average cost per barrel of crude oil ranges between $25 and $40, much higher than in countries like Saudi Arabia, where it's only about $10 per barrel. This rising cost is directly impacting the nation's oil revenue, and experts warn that it is damaging the country's competitiveness on the global markets. With oil accounting for nearly 90% of Nigeria's export revenue, a reduction in production costs is essential for economic stability. Efforts are underway to reduce costs to $20 per barrel, but security challenges and outdated infrastructure continue to drive up expenses. Industry experts are urging the government to take immediate action to address these issues. Moving to crime. Violence erupts in Rivers State as rival cults battle for supremacy. At least 19 people are feared dead following a violent resurgence of cult clashes in Obele community and Moha local government area of Rivers State on Sunday. The deadly conflict, which saw a battle of supremacy between rival cult groups, has left residents in panic and forced many to flee the area. This violence followed a similar attack on Wednesday, in which 7 people were killed by suspected cult members. On Sunday, the group whose members were killed on Wednesday retaliated, attacking the relative of those believed to be responsible for the death. The clash is believed to be connected to a dispute over control of levies imposed by an oil company in the area. The police have confirmed that 10 deaths have been recorded with investigations ongoing and no arrests made. Moving to entertainment. K-Peace accuses Nigerian Idol organizers of failing to pay prize money. Kunle Oburombi, popularly known as K-Peace, the winner of Nigerian Idol Season 5, has accused the show organizers of failing to fulfill the prize promises made to him. K-Peace revealed that despite being announced the winner in 2015, he never received the full prize of 7.5 million naira, a brand new car, and a 2-week trip to Dubai as promised on national television. The singer expressed his frustration, stating that he went through hardship after winning the competition with no financial support and even traveling without food. These claims highlight ongoing concerns regarding the fulfillment of promises made to winners on major reality shows in Nigeria. Now in sports, NCF president reveals plans to expand women's cricket in Nigeria. The president of the Nigerian Cricket Federation, Uyi Akpata, has shared exciting plans to elevate women's cricket in the country. Akpata revealed that the South-South Female League will be expanded into a national female league, creating more regular competition for players. He also spoke about Nigeria's upcoming female invitational tournaments in March, with Uganda, Tanzania, and Rwanda set to participate, and the growing interest of non-African countries. Akpata highlighted partnership with India and the UK to provide year-round playing opportunities, aiming to propel Nigerian women's cricket to greater international success. That concludes our domestic news updates for today. Stay tuned for more domestic news and developments. Thanks for joining us. I am Ojoromi Okocha. Connect and engage with us on all our social media handles. Do have a wonderful day.